What's good? It's Dr. Mario Wallace broadcasting from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I'm standing in front of the Milwaukee Bucks arena or stadium, taking in the massiveness of this stadium and the ambience and the architectural designs of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, which is unique to a lot of cities I've been to. But I'm here to give you the history of Interstate 43. There was a community, and still is a community today, named Bronzeville, Milwaukee. It's a community that was established by African Americans in the 40s because of the plight of racial discrimination, where they created a thriving business district and residential community similar to that of Tulsa, Oklahoma, or Mount Bayou, Mississippi, or Tollett, Arkansas. The community thrived for 20 to 30 years until the urban renewal construction highway project was initiated. Highway I-43 decimated and destroyed thousands, upwards of 20,000 of people who were displaced, and over 3,000 homes destroyed for the development of this project. The Bronzeville community had a span between Walker Street and North Avenue. Follow me as I investigate what took place in this community. So I'm standing here on 12th Street in Vine. This is the happening place that used to be the happening place in Bronzeville, Milwaukee. Henry Mayer was the mayor. He felt that it was appropriate to run Interstate 43 throughout the Bronzeville community. At the time, this was a major business district for African Americans in Bronzeville, Milwaukee. The highway that actually cut through the community separated 12th Street and 3rd Street. The width of the community was between 3rd Street and 12th Street. So I'm currently in Bronzeville, Milwaukee, and I'm standing over Interstate 43, the interstate that actually separates the community and destroyed a business district, restaurant, jazz clubs, residential community of the people who lived here. As you can see here, this is the bridge that's over Interstate 43, and everything that amasses amongst this actual bridge. Just imagine the length of the bridge and 20 miles left and right is the amount of houses that were destroyed because of this urban renewal project. This urban renewal project happened not just in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, but in Little Rock, Arkansas, Highway 630. So left and right, you can see the same thing, just carnage and damage. So this is the outcome of the urban renewal project. So I'm on the famous MLK Street. In this area used to be the famous club, the Metropolitan, the Glow House. Those businesses don't exist anymore.
Back over here by Hillside and Latin Park, I remember there used to be houses there, and there was no expressway.
Yes.
And I was a kid, and I used to play for the YMCA on 12th and Lloyd right there.
Okay.
Back in the day, it was called the YMCA Coats.
Okay.
I must have been about 10, 11.
Did you know that over 8,000 houses were destroyed and 10,000 people displaced?
I heard something of that.
Okay.
And over on Lloyd Street, because I grew up on 18th and Lloyd.
Okay.
And we had to walk to school, and it looked like a maze. The snow would be so far over your head that they had the garbage trucks go down the street and make mazes so the cars could get in.
Oh. So 12th and Vine Street used to be what they considered the popping spot in Bronzeville. Right now I'm standing at Hubbard and Vine Street in front of a historic black business. I'm gonna turn the camera so you can see it here in case you ever hear it. So MLK and Vine, 3rd Street, 2nd Street, the popping areas during the heyday of Bronzeville. Again, because of Henry Mayer and Lyndon B. Johnson, as related to the Housing Act and the Urban Renewal Project, this community suffered a great deal throughout the Urban Renewal Project that ran Interstate 43 through the core of the community, a lot of the property began to go down. People moved out of the community, and a lot of the property became vacant, which became blighted over time. Today, the community is going through gentrification, where a lot of these older, larger homes in the community are purchased by people who are not from the community, and they're renovating those properties and turning them into these massive mansion type homes in this community, which affects the property value within the community. But here, this is more of a gateway down into the core of continuation into the Bronzeville district, and here you can see the skyline, the actual downtown skyline of Milwaukee. As I said, when it comes to gentrification, you can see here all the new buildings that line the street. These are high-rise and condominiums, a new restaurant here, and this is just throughout the community. And all of this began, even when you think of this area here, the pathway down, all of that are new apartments, townhomes, condominiums, as well as storefront businesses that line the actual street. And these are more outsiders that's entering into the community and buying up the property and doing the actual development in the community. The Bronzeville district struggled to find an identity and to recoup from all the loss, all the displacement and destroyed homes that happens in between the 40s and the 60s. The community today is trying to revive itself through a lot of gentrification throughout. The urban renewal project devastated African American communities across America. This is not just here, but it's across America. Anywhere you can identify a thriving black business district or a thriving community in the 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, there was always some type of urban renewal project that took place and decimated the actual community. Today, there's remnants of what was once here. The culture still exists, but the people go about their way and not complain about what took place. As a people, we need to figure out what we need to do to hold people accountable for things that they've done to us. Since the transatlantic slavery, the Civil War, Reconstruction, post-Reconstruction, Jim Crow, civil rights, and recolonization movements, we're still trying to get our footing in American history. We're still trying to be great. Hopefully we can figure out and put the pieces of the puzzle together and reestablish our greatness before we actually were brought to America. This is Dr. Mario Wallace with the Black History Scavenger Honey. Peace.